Hello, my name is Lee, and I wanted to just share some thoughts and some feelings that I'm having tonight. And it's interesting. It's the second take of this video, and the first one I just started to record. There was a dog that was barking out there, and it's almost like it was wanting to distract me from sharing my thoughts and my emotions and stuff. So I had to rewrite this again. But I came home from work today, and I just kept thinking about something and kept feeling something, and that's when I know that there's something that's going on that I want to share, and that I think that's really important. And for the work that I do as a mental health and addictions worker, and also many of you know my personal life. I've been clean and sober. I don't mind sharing for 24 years, and I've worked hard to get where I'm at, and it hasn't been easy. But I wanted to share a couple of things, thoughts, feelings with regarding drugs, because that's what I hear a lot of, and we all know that we hear these stories of drugs all the time, and young people getting addicted, and we're losing family members, and there's so much tragedy, and it's very difficult, and I can understand, and I want to reach out just right now to anybody that's going through struggles and grief, that you're not alone. You're not alone in what you're going through, and sometimes there's no words that we can say that's going to heal some of this grief. I've met so many friends that I know that are losing loved ones to these hard drugs that we know: speed, fentanyl, carfentanil, addictions to Percocets, and to all these other different hard drugs that are going on in the streets. And this is for the community I work with, and also for members that are out of the community that are living in Timmins and different places. It's just I can't explain the catastrophic costs that these substances are doing. But then I got really thinking, and I was like, we talk a lot about drugs, and we talk a lot about the people that are addicted and individuals that are struggling, and we know that we want to care for them, we want to love them, we want to show them that there is hope. There is hope out there, and sometimes how do we paint that picture brighter? That there is hope, and it takes a lot of work, for sure, and we're going to lose people still, even though we do the hard work that we can do as family and as workers, or our leaders. We try to tackle this massive issue. And I got thinking deeper and deeper about this, and I started to think about the dealers, and that maybe we need to look at how we can provide support for these individuals. And this message is going to be bold, but it's from my heart right now. I want to reach out to the individuals that are selling these drugs to other people. And I don't know if the individuals are blind to understand the consequences of and the devastation of what's going on with families when we sell these drugs to other individuals. And when I think about this, And I had a talk earlier with somebody today. I understand what it is. I understand what it is. And you know what it is? It comes down to money. It comes down to money. So we know that it's difficult to live. It's difficult to live anywhere. And maybe it's out of my place to say this, but I know that it's difficult to live in some of these communities on the reserves, Attawapskat, Saskatchewan, Moose Factory, and what we call these conditions is poverty, right? It's poverty. So if we're looking at the drug issue, we have to really look at the deeper issues of poverty and how we're going to sustain some of these families. We want to make healthy families, and that's just one area of the complexity of what we're looking at. So to the individuals that are dealing, I want to tell you, I care for you. I know that sounds hokey pokey, but I care for you because I think that you don't really want to do that. You don't really. I don't think deep inside you really want to do that. I mean, you're taking a risk. You're taking a big risk, and that risk is somebody's life. And so I don't know how we can help you understand that the choices that you're making has these major consequences. And how can I support you? How can we support you? Like what do you want? Like what do you want and need that we can help you? This is going out to the dealer. If you want to reach out, and this may be bold for me, but if you want to reach out and you want to talk to somebody, I'm available, man. Like I'm available. If you want to reach out and talk to me, I want you to come and talk to me. I want you to tell me what the problems are. This is for the drug dealers. I want you to tell me what your problems are, and maybe I can help you. Maybe I can help you to see that you don't have to live that way. The drug is the money that the dealers are getting, and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid if you want to come and talk to me, and tell me what's bothering you, and I know that you're hurting. I know that you're hurting, and I know that there's problems that you have to deal with in your life, like all of us do, But you know what? To the dealers, you don't have to live that way. And to the dealers, I want you to really think about the children too that you're harming. Because what happens is when we're using money to fulfill this need, maybe, I don't know, to feel powerful or feel like you're in control, or you want to feel like you're a gangster or something like that, like you're not a gangster, you're not a gangster, man. Like you may think you are, but you're not. And you need help. You need a lot of help, and there is help out there. And so I want you to really think about what you're doing, and lay this down, for good. Because what you're doing really is you're hurting yourself. You're just harming yourself. Maybe you don't realize it because the control of the money, and the control of maybe a sense of power, maybe even like this idea that you can connect with people is giving you a boost to make you feel like good. But I don't care where you come from. Like I don't care what you've done or anything like that. Like I'm not judging you. And that saying. We say don't judge the drug addict, but we can judge the drugs. It's the same thing with the drug dealers. Like, you're not going to get judged for where you're at. Like, as a person, we're not going to judge you as a dealer, but we're going to judge you for what you're doing. The addictions, and just numerous people that are innocent, even younger people are innocent. They don't even know they're coming to your doorstep, and they're using these drugs, and like there's consequences to that. And sooner or later, from what I know in my experience in my 24 years of understanding alcohol and drug addiction, those dealers, they end up it turns around back on you. Let's just say it that way. Because you can only live that life for so long. Dealing drugs, you can only live that life for so long, and the longer you're dealing drugs, the harder it is going to be when you fall. But I want to tell you, somebody will be there to try and care for you when you fall. Like, so you might as well do it sooner or later. Like, and you put down your drug dealing, and stand up, and really tell us what's going on. Because you're not going to get out of it, like easy neither. Like, things are just going to get harder for you, and that's the truth, And I say that in a loving and caring way, But you're accepted, like there's no sense in running, from where you're at. And I don't know if there's going to be any drug dealers on my Facebook family here, but I'm going to share it here, and then feel free to post it and share it to wherever you like. But I just seen so much of it, man. Like, I'm just getting so sick and tired of it, and we keep saying what we're gonna do. Well, it comes down to the dealers. It comes down to those folks that are dealing, and I don't know who it is. And you know what? That's not important. It's not really important. But you have a responsibility. Like, if you're hearing this message and you're a dealer, like, come and talk to me, like, and we'll lay everything out on the table, and we'll see what's going on. And I want you to know, you don't have to live that way anymore. So that's what was on my heart tonight, and my heart is sore. It is aching, because there's a lot going on, more tragedy. I hear it every day. And we need to find other creative ways to tackle this issue, or to look at the issue, so that way we don't have to hear these stories and over again with these tragedies. We have to look at maybe getting more leadership involved to educate and support what's going on. Like, if it's a money thing, then maybe we have to look at what's going on there. I don't know the exact price of, like, speed and things like that. But like, maybe we need to look at how we can creatively support everyone so that we're all kind of helping each other out. So I apologize in advance if I offended anybody or anything like that, but that's just on my heart. And I got so many close friends that I have that are dealing with so much, and there's only so much that we can do. But I just want you to really think about what's going on and what you're doing. Now, even if you know somebody, like, here's a challenge for you. Even if you know somebody, help them out. Like, just, I don't know, like, I don't know how we can creatively go around doing that, but it's a tricky one. But we got to help each other out, because the lives are on the line. Lives are on the line, and we all have a responsibility. That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to say. We all have a responsibility to stand up for things. We all have a role to play. And we can't judge each other for what we're doing. We have to love each other. That's what it is. Love the addict, or love the drug dealer. Not what they're doing. Love the addict, but not the addiction. Love the drug dealer, not what they're doing by dealing the drugs. So we have that opportunity to do that. We can care for each other and love each other and show people kindness. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe people are afraid to step out and kind of look for getting help because they're afraid they're going to get judged. Well, I'm telling you, like, I mean, maybe other people will, but I'm not judging you. Like I said, I'm not judging you for where you're at and what you're doing. But I'm going to tell you that you're potentially going to kill somebody's life. Like, you're kill somebody with the drugs. And that's pretty serious. It's pretty serious. So, peace out. Love you all. And let's help each other out here.